Shalom, family. It's good to see everybody here. Sorry, I fell a bit behind, but I'm here now. So, just to let you know, we're going to talk about Elon and the things that have led up to Donald Trump becoming a Tesla salesman in front of the White House. So, there were some events that took place. But before we get to that, someone was asking me, why is Elon attacking Social Security? Well, this is what Elon wants. See, this is why it's never good to have millionaires and billionaires running things sometimes, because they lack the understanding of your average everyday person. So, how you doing, True Royal?
I'm doing fine. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Okay. So, the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk and his ilk would like to get rid of Social Security is because he believes you should work until the day you die. So, if he takes Social Security away, then our elders will have to go out here and work and fend for themselves. He is under the guise, as long as you are above ground, you need to be slaving and working for somebody out here. That's why he's doing it. Now, many of you know our elders are not all in the best of shape. Some, their minds are gone with Alzheimer's and dementia. Some have had heart attacks and strokes. Many are in wheelchairs and they just can't get up and do a job every day. And yes, it's true. There are many that are in excellent shape and have taken good care of themselves, but that's not everybody. But this is the kind of thinking that Elon has going on. He believes you don't get no rest, you don't get to retire, you don't get to go off and enjoy the rest of your life. You need to be setting that alarm clock and getting your butt up each and every day and going to work regardless of your age. That's why he wants to get rid of it. He figures if it's gone, then you are going to get up and go back to work. If you're an old 80, 90, or even a 100-year-old person, you need to get your butt up and go to work. Kim, would you like to say anything? True Royal, are you there? Maybe she stepped away.
No, I'm here, Lisa. Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm here.
okay. Okay.
Well, when you
Would
talk,
you like
when
to
you
chime in?
yes. So when you told me about that last night, his reason, how he's thinking, that let the floodgates go with me. Because I clearly heard him say that Social Security, he basically said it's a Ponzi scheme. And I'm thinking to myself, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's really a nice plan that they put together. You put in that your work, and there's a percentage that comes out, and it's also a safe hold because I'm a person that heavily is dependent on my Social Security.
Mhm.
So I'm disabled. So I put my work in. I busted my ass for that Social Security. You know, I did a very physical, hard job that a lot of women would not be willing to do.
Mhm.
And all. And then this bastard gonna say you're gonna have to drag your body out there. You know, there's a point in time people put in hard work. It don't have to be construction work, it's just work in general, and they need to go kick their heels up and all. So basically, what he's saying is he wants to put the whole United States in a state of slavery. So
Mhm.
he's saying he don't even give a damn about his own. You just work into the ground. And this is this dude, this is all based on emotions. How he feel about somebody. You know, now we'll sit up and we'll talk about, you know, we don't give a damn about these people getting up here crying about they done lost their jobs and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, that is wrong. Straight wrong. Even if I don't like the
Mhm.
bastard. Because what it does is, because we're dealing with people that are not fully human, when you attack them, over time, they're going to start coming out in the streets. And we always a target, you know? So we got to
Mhm.
pay attention to this stuff. We, you know, people want to.
You just Kim, I don't hear you anymore. Are you still there? Okay. Well, hopefully she'll come back. If you can get your sound together.
I'm here, Lisa.
Okay, yeah, you completely cut off.
Yeah. When I was speaking to you, I could see when I'm using my voice, the sound was working. I wonder if they messing with you.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
see.
you cut completely out. Yeah.
So where did what
But
part did I cut off at?
well, no, I mean you can pick up anywhere you want. It doesn't really
No,
matter.
I don't know. So I can go back over exactly what I said. That's all I was saying.
Right. I
Um,
understand. I mean, you're right. We paid into this system. I don't know where he
yeah.
came up with a Ponzi scheme. It ain't no Ponzi scheme. Everybody in this country that had a job paid into Social Security and Medicare.
You don't
So
even
I
you
don't
don't
know
even have
where his South African ass get off and coming here and telling us what things are. I mean, that
yeah,
in itself is offensive.
you don't even have a choice in the matter. You go to work, they gonna take that Social Security out. They gonna
Right.
take out that. They gonna what's that? They gonna take out state disability. If you get hurt at work, they gonna take it out. You don't have a choice in the matter. So how is that a Ponzi scheme? That's stealing money from
It's not.
people.
It's just a way of, that's what he's trying to do is justify it, and he doesn't quite know how to come up with the right words. And I guess
Mm-hmm.
he think Ponzi scheme is going to make people feel a certain way, and it's actually doing nothing. Nobody is buying what he's saying. I was even listening to mainstream news, even they're not buying it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wants to eliminate these agencies because he doesn't want to be bothered with them. See, at that Tesla plant, all those people are getting that deducted out of their pay. At X, everybody's getting that deducted. He wants to get rid of anything that he sees as a hindrance. And, you know, like a lot of rich people, they don't like money coming to us. They all got a problem with it. A lot of them do. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
talking about the melanated ones. I'm talking about the ones without melanin challenged ones. They always got a problem with anything coming to the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always said I don't believe they are the best to be in these jobs of leadership,
No,
because
they're
number
not.
one, relate to you. When you try to express, they're very quick to dismiss you. You know, I noticed that about many of them over the years. They're very dismissive, even if you have crushed what they said. They will still try to dismiss it to, save face. But they are not the best people to lead. They're not. And if you look at many of them, they haven't ran no good, honest business. That's why every time you see money laundering, what do you see? You see them doing it. You always see the same people consistently doing cooking the books. Who cooks the books? How many have you ever seen our people in the books? We don't do that kind of stuff, but they do. So no, Elon is not going to understand
Watch
or
America.
help.
What one of my favorite shows I used to watch was American Greed.
Mm-hmm.
And what astounded me about American Greed is how they would walk off with the kind of money
Yeah.
they would get. It was astounding. And I never forget on American Greed, it was a white guy that was born in the UK. And he was not a bad looking white guy. And he was a straight criminal. And he had a very strong disdain for his folks. And he said when they interviewed him in jail, he said it was easy to run scams on his folks because they always think, oh, we got a little secret something going on over here. And the secret thing is, oh, black folks don't know about it. And he said literally people would hand him over thousands of dollars and he would just walk off with it. It was so easy. He knew how to dress, he knew how to talk. It was a whole game with him. What we looking at, because I'm hearing these white folks saying this stuff, because your own, they saying he ain't nothing but a scam artist, just like Trump. And then
Yeah.
you want to, he's scamming you, but you believe in him because you think you're gonna get a little piece of the pie. And like I said, these ones that are out here
Yeah.
complaining.
He made them believe that on the campaign trail. But since he's been in office, he's done nothing but take away from them.
Mm-hmm. And
That's all he's done.
yeah, when they questioned Trump about the prices of food, well, I can't do everything. No, you got out there
But
and
on the
campaign.
campaign trail, and I
Day
remember
one.
he said that the prices would go down in this country on day one of him being in office. He said it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what he said, and it did not happen.
Lisa,
It
it
did
goes
not
back
happen.
to what you.
You're right. Right. He's the white Debo. You're right.
Yeah,
DSA one. You are right. That's exactly who
that's
he is.
that is classic right there. You're right about that. But see, Lisa, you know what it made
Mm-hmm.
me think of when you were talking about rapture.
Mm-hmm.
They think Trump is going to perform a miracle. Just
Oh yeah,
one
they
day,
they
everything.
even referred to him as a savior. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're out here worshiping him and believing in him and stuff. And now you all despondent and hurt. But really, what you heard about is some of them knew he was up there bullshitting and lying. Uh, wink,
Mm-hmm.
wink. You didn't keep up the bargain, and now they're in tears. And now you got Elon up here crying. You see how
Oh
Yahweh is
yeah.
dealing with his tail? He
Do
chipping
you
at
hear
him.
the way? Do you hear the way, especially white women, get on videos? Oh, Donald Trump is destroying our country, and we need to put aside our differences. We're all in this together, and get out here. No, no, we don't need to do that. No, you
Mm-mm.
need to do that. You
Mm-mm.
need to do that, not us. But I noticed they all get on there and say the same thing. When y'all were being racist to us every day for 400 years, we weren't all in it together. When
No,
y'all
we
were
weren't.
getting all the goodies from the government and we were getting nothing, it was not, we weren't all in nothing together. When we were
Mm-mm.
getting gunned down in these streets like dogs, we weren't all in nothing together. But now that stuff impacts you, we're all in it together. See, that's why I will never join them, just for that
Mhm.
reason alone. So something's got to hurt you first, and now we all got to come together. No, no, I reject that.
You know what this makes me think of, Lisa, when you say this? I was watching a video many, many years ago where the when they had the war in Iraq, and they were showing this room full of white people, and they was letting these folks know that they could get these government contracts, you know, um to due to the war and all. So like they had, remember back in the day they had those truck drivers. They would make like a thousand an hour, some really crazy
Yeah,
amount of money.
one of our brothers went over there. A brother
Mhm.
went over there from over here. He disappeared and he ain't never been seen again. He
Wow.
was a dark
Well,
skinned brother. He went over there and took up one of those trucking jobs during the Iraq war, and
mhm.
his butt never resurfaced again.
Well, what I was thinking about what you was just saying is, when I was watching the video, the room was just full of white people. And I remember, never
Mm-hmm.
forget, this little fat white woman stood up and she said, "Oh, this is a great deal." They have these little secret things that they don't want us in on any of this. You would be amazed how much money run through their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Poets. You'd be
That's
amazed how
why.
much. Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing all of this up. That's why we're not all in anything together. If we're not
Mhm.
all in the good things, why should we be all in the bad things?
Mhm. And they
Thank
do
you,
everything
Roy,
they
for bringing
can.
all of this up.
They do everything they can to keep us out of it. I'm gonna take it a step further. And it's happening through the United States now. Now I'm up here in the Bay Area, and you all up and down the street, like in downtown Oakland, they got cannabis stores that white people are running everywhere. Cannabis stores. They'll deliver cannabis. And what they did is they structured this stuff in such a way where it outpriced black folks that want to be a part of selling cannabis. I said, look how they get down. And back in the day, you got caught with a joint, you might end
Yeah,
up doing
they
10
do
years
that all
in
the
jail.
time. They have been doing that for many decades to keep us out of business. They price us
Mm-hmm.
out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They make it so high that nobody in the community can even afford it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They've
they
been
got,
doing that forever.
yeah, because they had a lot of, because so many people were complaining about it. So they had put a flyer out in Oakland if black folks, unquote, or minorities, unquote, want to get into it, we'll lower the price for a couple of months, but you better jump in on this. But they outprice us on stuff, knowing that we can't get involved in. They pigs.
Yeah,
They
that's
literally
the thing.
pigs.
They have been practicing that for a long time in this country.
That's how they get down.
That's why, and then they do that, and then at the same time tell you, well, what's wrong with black people? Y'all lazy. Y'all don't want to do. No, it ain't that. Y'all know y'all sabotaging this whole thing. And when they're telling you that, they already know they're sabotaging things. So you can't really get a foothold in getting involved in many of these businesses out here.
And then if we have a business like that, they scrutinize everything that we do. We got to have everything right. I mean, by time we do open up our business, we are depleted. It's really hard to get in on things, and they have monopolized. And like I said,
they don't want us to gain that generational wealth. That's what it's about at the end of the day.
Everything has bursted. It bursted, and it froze, and ain't nothing flowing their way. And that's frightening to them. But it was funny when it was happening to us. Like we talking about our Elon. Look at how Yahweh is putting certain people on the world stage, and they represent to the far extreme their true nature. Look at how he didn't put them two demons together, and how they're being.
Think about this. Remember when they were kicking up the thought of Derek Chauvin getting out of jail just to try to get us mad and out in the streets? Elon was the one that retweeted that just a few days ago, and a few days later, look at him now.
He got more things to worry about.
You
know what? This is the very thing that my father was teaching me about them, and how they'll have a pocket full of money and be worried about the 2 little pennies in your damn pocket and begrudge that. I don't count other people's money. I don't give a damn about nobody's money. That's theirs, and I take joy in watching our folks prosper. I want my folks to prosper and all. But like I said, the system is still rigged in their favor. If you can't make it in your own damn system, I don't have nothing for your ass at the end of the day. Talking about merit. They don't do nothing on merit. You there, Lisa? Did we lose Lisa?
No, I'm here. No, I said that all from the beginning. Their whole system was built on race. All jobs in America are given out based on race. It ain't based on no damn merit, and it's never been based on no merit. And they know it. And if it was based on merit, they would be losing out every single time.
Yeah, and you know what? Elon is not the only one losing a lot of money. All of them that was at that inauguration with Trump then lost billions of dollars.
Yeah, they said Apple got hit hard because they got rid of their DEI program, and a lot of people are refusing to buy Apple, and their stocks are taking a tumble.
I've been seeing this list of different companies that been hit. It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, at all. Wow.
You know what, True Royal? You know what, it's going to get to the point where if you support Donald Trump and Elon Musk, you ain't going to be safe out here. You watch. It's going to come down to that. You watch. It is going to come down to that. I know it is.
Yeah, and
look at what they're doing to Teslas. Look at what people are driving Teslas, saying people are pulling up next to them, giving them the finger, vandalizing their cars. Some of them are
Mm-hmm.
getting ran off the road. There's all kinds
Mm-hmm.
of stuff going on with people driving Teslas out here.
And you know what, folks? I learned from Lisa the other night, them Teslas ain't all that. She said there's a video out there where a man took the Tesla apart with his hands, because I had heard how poorly and cheaply these Teslas are built. And the question that I keep asking is, what has Elon invented? No, what he does is take over things. And you know what? Another thing I want to mention, and I took my time to really study this. Okay. They were supposed to bring those astronauts out of space. They were supposed to bring them back yesterday. Okay, and Elon Musk, that's SpaceX, they had put them astronauts, that little device that he put together. Do you know they had to shut that thing down again, Lisa? They had human beings in this joker.
Yeah.
They're gonna send some people to go. And I
Elon
had
is
said,
not, yeah, Elon ain't the one to save anybody. Come
I
on.
had said,
And
I
from
had
space, please.
I had said to folks, I said, I'm kind of concerned about that. I said, we in the retrograde phase. This ain't a good idea for them to try to make an attempt to come back. Now they trying today to get them people back, but they had to ground everything again. Then another thing I found out, what's his name? Neil. I can't pronounce that brother's last name to save my life. That I think he's some kind of, I don't know what his title is, but he knows about going out of space, about the
Degrassi?
planet. Is it Degrassi?
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, his first name
Yeah,
is Neil.
I think he's part of NASA, right?
Okay, yeah. Do you know Elon hate him? And I seen some videos from years ago. He said, what has Elon done new? He been raking Elon over the
Because he
coals.
knows Elon don't know what he's doing, and Elon even knows he don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, that brother, he a for real genius. They was following him around when he was a little boy, and and he been exposing Elon and stuff. And he said he's not doing nothing no different than what NASA has done and stuff.
Right.
And they're gonna make a big deal like, oh, see what they trying to. This is what Elon is trying to push. He's hoping that his space company can go out and go get them out of space, and then that'll take all the pressure off of him, and we'll be all looking at that. Yeah, people look at that for a minute, but that's not going to stop what's going on here. That's why he's pushing it so hard. And during this phase, my folks, I cannot overemphasize this to you. They say don't push issues real hard. Sometimes you have to take
the most advanced nation when it comes down to rockets is Russia. Mm-hmm. Russia, that's because Russia is 1,000 years old, and they've been at it for way longer than the U.S. But this country doing it, you may not see those astronauts no more.
Yeah, so because when I was looking at that, and they was them people that got in the rockets and all, and they was filming it and making a big ceremony. They had to shut everything down, and you should have seen the look on them people's face. It was 2 white girls and 2 white guys, and they looked like they face looked chalk white when they said nope, something went wrong again, and that's it. And they were saying he has temper tantrums. There was a guy that shadowed him for 2 years and wrote a book about him. They said how he treat people in the work on at the job site. He just goes off. He wants you to cut corners.
That's why he ends up with so many lawsuits on him.
Yeah, because he's trying to do things fast.
Him around Trump, you can see how that happens.
Yeah, but he really heavily dependent on this because he wants some of this heat taken off of him, and people ain't gonna take the heat off of him, because when you got missed meal cramps, okay, yeah, you were successful in launching the rocket and getting the people back at all, but you know what? You took my damn job from me, and I can't feed my kids. I can't pay my rent. I'm damn near homeless and stuff. Give a damn about no damn rocket, and billions of dollars is being just exploding up in the sky. You want to cut some corners, shut down all his space programs, and they are still investigating
They
him.
need to take all of his contracts.
Yes, they do, because
he's doing just too many illegal things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in Texas, he didn't ruin the water, the whole ecosystem, and all. The dude is rotten.
That mess. Yeah, that stuff. They said when those space rockets explode, the debris ends up way even in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
That seventh one he did, it ended up in Turks and Caicos. And then that last one he did, pieces of it ended up in the Bahamas.
What a shame.
So you got it all over the ground here in the U.S., in the ocean, and in the Bahamas. I mean, and how is that not wasteful spending? Every rocket you send up, there's an issue with it. How is that not wasteful?
Yeah, that is wasteful. Yeah, that is wasteful.
If he want to get rid of wasteful spending, if he want to get rid of wasteful spending, he should start with himself.
And then the first thing that come out of him and Trump's mouth was the reason why those people were stuck out of space because of for political reasons. That don't even make sense.
No, they're not out there for no political reasons. That's one thing about these folks that's been in charge all this time. They will do big major things and don't think things through. And that's why a lot of things fail.
Yeah, because he too hung up on wanting to get all the glory from it and not, taking the time to check. You got to check it. It's a whole, you got to check up all your backup systems and everything. It's real elaborate. That ain't no joke. The force that they got to take to go out of space. Any slight thing could go wrong. And then you got a tweaker. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring them back. But nope, they could not make it up there. And I said, oh, they was real quiet about that one. So within 1 month, he still keeps screwing up with a space program, and all of his businesses have just froze. And I had heard him say, "What did I get myself into?" And all. And then this bastard go, okay, this is what happened, folks. One of them staffers leaked out that earlier this week, Elon came crying to Trump about how people are not buying them Teslas, and the people that are the investment holders are getting on his ass, especially the ones that put a lot of money into it and stuff. And then they do what people calling that an infomercial, and Trump sitting up there saying it's wrong what people are doing to him. It's wrong. People are losing their damn jobs. What the hell are you talking about?
Nobody's going to feel sorry for Elon. But yeah, Elon, y'all know his stocks are in the toilet. A lot of people have sold off their Tesla stocks. They're selling off their Teslas. They don't want no part of him or any of those vehicles. Donald Trump decides to go out of, after Elon, they said he really cried tears.
Yes, he did.
In the Oval Office, like real boo-hoo tears. After that was over, Donald Trump went outside. He agreed to get a Tesla from him. He went outside and they did that infomercial together, because that's what I call it. It's an infomercial where Donald Trump was advising everybody to go out and buy a Tesla. Now, you know how low that looks for a president to do something like that. He should be above doing something like that. So now he's resorting to being a car salesman for Elon.
Ain't that tacky?
I mean, talk about cheapening your presidency. That's exactly what he's done.
Trump is so uncouth I mean, when I say he trailer park material, that's what y'all looking at. No tact, no diplomacy at all. But he's supposed to be the ultimate businessman, and you got these little cheap, raggedy looking cars out there, and thinking that's gonna help him. You're subject to end up dead in one of them damn cars, because all I hear in the Bay Area is they always burning up. I didn't pay attention to them Teslas like that. I just kept saying, damn, every time I turn around, when somebody's Tesla then burnt up.
And
And
the thing is, y'all, it looks so lame with him out in front of the press doing that. And
that was
some of those
petty.
MAGA fools actually said, I was looking at some of the, I think I might get myself a Tesla now. I said, number one, that ain't going to save the situation that Elon is in. He is being boycotted worldwide. So if a few MAGAs buy up a Tesla, that ain't going to raise his stocks. That's not going to bring all the money back that he has lost. That ain't going to do nothing.
Them Teslas are done, Lisa. That's it for Tesla. It ain't going to be nothing that he could do to make that right. They are done. You might as well just shelf the damn car.
We have seen cars fail in this society, right? We've seen cars fail. What y'all remember the DeLorean? That going way back. Yeah, that failed. And then we have seen other, like True Royal said, the Pacer. Those cars were a failure.
I'll never forget.
You don't see them around no more.
That was about the most dorkiest looking vehicle I have ever seen in my life. Looked like a big old bubble. I said, that is one ugly car. Ooh, that's an ugly car.
There's certain models the Gremlin. There's certain models you don't see no more because they failed. So you don't see those cars. The Sterling, I remember that car. Yeah. The Saturn. Yep. I said there's a lot that failed, and you never see those cars again. And that's eventually that's what's going to be the Tesla. They're going to fade away.
See, that a black man ended up saving Chrysler, and folks was running out there buying them Chrysler 300s. They sales was down, it was bad. And when
I'm laughing at what they're putting in here. The Beretta. Boy, I remember the Beretta. I worked with a few people that had a Pinto. Oh, Lord. You're going way back.
Goodness. The Pintos is sad, Lisa.
Woo! I had a friend that her parents had one when I was
the Nova. Up. Oh, I remember the Nova, the Vega.
I had a Supernova.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I had the Nova Super Sport. That's what I had. Those were actually good cars. Those were diehards.
Oh, okay. Troy said
a Vega. I remember a Vega, a Dodge Colt. Yeah, boy,
y'all. Lord. The Yugo. That was disgusting.
Woo. AMC.
Yeah, but when them Chrysler 300s came out, I seen that car. I said, I want that. That's nice. That's a nice looking car there.
We had two.
We did too.
An orange Vega.
Oh no, a bright orange one.
A Datsun. I remember the Datsuns. I had a friend that had one.
Damn, I done forgot about those cars. Well, y'all are digging.
Oh yeah, the Park. Actually, that Park Avenue was kind of nice. It was pricey though. I remember it was kind of expensive.
Yeah, that car. I gotta look at that video. You could take that car apart with your hands.
Oh, Miss Skilled Gamer. My neighbors, when I was growing up, had a Dart. I remember that car. It was very boxy looking. I remember that. It looked like a box. Oh yeah, the Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, I remember. It was a lot of those on the road when I was growing up back in the day. The Geo, boy, y'all really remember them. A Hornet.
Now what happened?
My dad had a Hornet. It was his work car. He would just drive it back and forth to work.
Yeah, you gotta. We call them buckets when you have your go to work car. We would call it a bucket.
That's what it was too.
So they were saying here that the reason why they had to scrub the launching the other day is because, now this is super serious. What happened? It was due to a hydraulic issue with the ground system clamp arm that was supposed to secure the Space Kennedy. So that arm supposed to reach out, clamp, and grab that shuttle to help bring it back, and the damn arm ain't working on it. That's Elon's raggedy shit. Boy, them people better be praying. They supposed to be attempting to do this today. I predicted that one. I said I don't think this one gonna go well.
No, you need to get experts in on this, not Elon.
No,
See,
yeah,
I think it's because of the kind of people, because just like you said before, they're glory hogs. They may not be the best at it, but they want the credit for it. And
yeah,
this ain't the time for that. You need to get your best experts in on this, not
yeah.
some
You can,
Elon appointed people.
yeah. I'm gonna try and figure it out. And all. And no, that's not a good time for that. That goes back to that movie. What was that movie? About the black women that would do all the calculations when they would do the
Hidden
doing
figures.
the
Hidden
hidden
figures.
figures. And that really was true, because I watched the documentary about it, and those astronauts requested that black woman. They did not rely on them. They didn't trust computers back then. And
No, they had white men, and they didn't want them white men. That's what it was.
So
Remember,
the first,
if you remember, there was a part in the movie, and they said it was true. They were trying to lock her out of all the meetings, and they didn't want her there. And she really should have been there more than anybody else at that table.
Yeah, because she needed to know every phase of what was going on. If they added something to the craft, if they took something away, because it really would made me wait on something. They had to know how the wind was blowing out of space, because that would affect them coming back. Because coming back, I mean, that's a hot ride. That's all I can say. You better pray everything works out. I mean, there's a period, I don't know how long it takes, but there's a period where they can burn the hell up. Because once that craft start moving, it start moving fast.
The thing is, like I said, they need to go and get the top experts. And somebody had to, I had a friend that dated a guy, and his mother worked at NASA. And she told us the top scientists at NASA were black. But the people they put out in front of the cameras are always the white people. And that's exactly what she told us.
Yeah, they get all the glory, because they refer to those black. You got to think of this. The first computers were black women, human computers. And the best of the best, the cream of the crop amongst us, not them. Yeah, she used some old math, and referred to some old math that they used. You got to be a damn genius for that kind of stuff. Them some numbers we can't even fathom. And all, but yeah, this joker he went to Trump. Oh, let me tell the other thing.
You know what? We got geniuses. Think about this, Kim. We got geniuses like that in our family, real ones.
Yes.
On my mom's side, she got a sister that was a high school math teacher. I kid you not. All you had to do was yell out numbers. You could say 2,564 times this, and she would fire off the answer. I
Wow.
mean, she
Yep.
would just fire off the answer. You didn't even have to write the problem for her. All you had to do
Mm-hmm.
was say it to her, and she could do the calculations right in her head.
That's how
So
my that's
y'all,
how
we know we got people like that in our families.
my grandfather, I mentioned to y'all more than once, and I just throw it out there to rub it in their face. He was a part of the Mensa Club. His name was Dr. James Alfred Newman. He taught teachers to teach. And let me tell you what they did to my grandfather. When he was in the Korean War, he did the time that he was supposed to do it. It was time for him to come back because he was drafted. He didn't want to be in the military. Do you know them people would not let my grandfather leave? They kept him an additional 3 years. And the reason why they kept him and forced him there because he was the only one that knew how to purify water. Because them people was dropping dead, getting sick and all. And I'm like, all they had to do was have him to train the people to purify water. That ain't hard to do. That's not hard to do. And it made him very bitter because he wanted to become a medical doctor and stuff. And my grandfather got a damn PhD. He working for Tree Sweet, dumping oranges in the desert down there in Arizona. That's what he was doing at first. And then eventually he ended up working for the school district, and he would write proposals so these schools could get their funding and all. That's what he ended up doing. Now, my grandfather was a walking genius, like many in our
Mhm.
family. We
But
don't talk about it.
yeah, we all got smart folks in our family. We already know that.
Yeah,
No matter what these folks come about, we got low IQs and everything. We all got smart folks and geniuses in our family, and we know who
yeah,
they are.
yeah. You got lawyers in your families. I got doctors in my families. We got the whole gamut. I got a cousin that's a nuclear engineer, and he been telling us
Mhm.
how all of this stuff work, where this country heavily depend on Canada for power and all. And he been breaking it down to us so we could better understand it. It's real deep and everything. And if you met
Mhm.
him, he don't even come off like he a real smart person or anything. It's like he just real cool, real balanced. Some people can be awkward. And my grandfather, he was so smart, he was awkward. He really
Mhm.
was.
But see,
But
if they put the right people on it, you know, there
mhm,
are rocket engineers all over this globe. And
mhm,
like I said, if they were smart, they would get the cream of the crop on this thing.
mhm.
But Elon involved, forget it.
Yeah, but
Forget it.
look at how they much time they will give them, allow them to screw up. With us, we don't get no wiggle room. We gotta come straight in there and acing everything because they real quick to get rid of us. But usually when they hire us, they didn't have so many of them that screwed everything up. Then we have to come back and clean up they screw ups and stuff. And then they get big headed, and then they be ready to get rid of you and stuff. And we already know if you training one of them jokers, you don't give up your secrets. Just keep it down to the bare
No, you
minimum.
you teach them exactly what is pertinent and all the extra stuff. You keep that to yourself.
Wow. T of Yah, her daughter is a RN in 19. Woo! Get it, girl.
Hmm. Hmm. We see our children going to college every single year, 12, 13, 14-year old going to college. That's why I'm saying, all that low IQ talk, they're really talking about themselves. That's
Yeah,
what they're
Trump.
really doing.
You hear how Trump be bragging that he's a genius?
Trump ain't no genius anywhere. He wouldn't even be a genius at the dog pound.
You know what, Ocean
I
Soul?
bet you there's some dogs there smarter than him.
Ocean Soul, why you keep messing with me? He keeping this cherry thing going on.
Oh, okay. Where I am, we get them year round now.
She sent pictures and all that hurt my feelings. It's okay. I'm gonna get my cherries. Oh yeah, Trump talking about what are you talking about? with the air traffic controllers, he want geniuses. And them planes is steadily falling, wrecking, blowing up. It's all kind of stuff going on with them
Burning up.
planes.
And I'm telling you, that fire that happened in Colorado International Airport, that was a mechanical issue. I bet you it's going to come back as that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and those mechanics are also part of the FAA.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna mess with things like that and stuff. And now this dude, he's still a billionaire, and he gonna come running to Trump crying.
Because nobody is buying them Teslas.
He an emotional wreck. He like he said, what did I get myself into?
Yeah. My uncle down in Florida, the one I always, every now and then I mention him to you. He used to be a bus mechanic for the buses, like the main bus line that runs down there in Florida. He was a bus mechanic.
That's a
and
diesel
worked his
mechanic.
way all the way up to supervisor. Yeah.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I know of one black man that's a diesel mechanic.
And he learned that from being in the Army.
You absolutely right, Black Spider. They said even the poor white folks are spoiled. Yeah, they're being taken out of their comfort zone. They're taken out of their comfort zone. See, that was they down there, like we were talking about Nebraska. That ain't nothing but white trash down there. And they on welfare down there, and Trump then got them people all worked up and stuff. I'm telling you, folks gonna be out in these streets. It's coming and stuff. Well, you think Elon crying? It's gonna be more of them crying.
Them fools in Nebraska think the black people are gonna come and work them lands like we still in chattel slavery.
Okay, yeah, right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they wanna have them go back to them days having us out here on these plantations and stuff. It's not gonna go down. It's not gonna happen at all and stuff. But that blew my mind. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. So, okay, now Elon, he crying and all, having all these problems. Everything is coming at him. This bastard had the nerve to request a big, huge, flat screen TV that they didn't put in his office so he can play video games. I'm like, what in the hell? And see, that kind of stuff Trump don't like, but he putting up with it. Yeah, he might be snorting too. He putting all kind of junk in his body with his tweaking behind. And when you hear somebody like that, oh, Lisa, that's what I found out. They've been claiming that he has what they call it, Asperger disease, or that's the best that I can.
Asperger.
Yeah, Asperger. You know what? They interviewed his mother about it. His mother said he's never been tested for that. She said that was the first she ever heard of anything like that. Nah, that's from drugs. That's just like when you hearing that Kennedy voice speak, that when they did brain surgery on his ass, they found a worm in his brain. That's drug use. Them are brain cells that are dead. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what he gonna use that for. He gonna diagnose himself.
Yeah.
So yeah, he want to play video games. Huh?
I said he's something else. Yeah, I mean, but this person sitting up at the White House playing games all day got the nerve to tell what our old people need to do and get off of Social Security and go work. I said, your ass ain't even working.
He done got real comfortable that he up there playing video games. That's not a good look at all. That is not a good look.
I take pleasure in them getting rid of that little brat he was bringing with him all the time. You don't see that little boy no more, do you?
And now they done made that joker wear a suit. Thank you, DS brother, for donating to
Thank
Lisa
you.
and me. We appreciate everything that you do.
Okay, so let me thank y'all. John L. Thank you for the super chat. The house of Esau is falling down, falling down, falling down. The house of Esau is falling down. Ha ha ha
Mm-mm-mm.
ha. Yeah, you ain't never lie. One of many ancestral reflections. Thank you for the super chat. Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Patriots on the cusp. And John L., thank you for the super chat. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yes, that's his name. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all need to watch some of
Prince.
them videos. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, yeah, I've been
And
watching his videos for years. It's a
well,
lot of them out on YouTube.
he exposing Elon, and he was doing it way before. I seen videos where it was like 4 and 5 years old, and he said he not doing nothing special, you know, and all. And Elon don't like him at all. You know, you can just
Well,
soon as
imagine that Elon don't like a black genius. Imagine that, right? Please.
Yeah, he
Elon
out
don't
there.
like black folks at all.
No, what he do is hire people and see what they do is everything is based on emotions. Now, when you're dealing with real sensitive stuff, you would think that you would hire the best of the best. No, they continue, I would just keep it colorblind. You just take this test, and if you ace it, you get the job. Because that's how you do it. That's why I keep saying the system is still rigged, and he ain't nothing but a scam artist at all. And somebody believing in whatever BS he's selling, and more people are saying, well, damn, is you gonna get any of them rockets up there? And then to me, the worst thing is how he don't want
No,
no.
he ain't gonna get now one up there.
It keep blowing up. Somebody had the nerve. I was reading the comments saying, well, somebody is sabotaging it. That's why that's going on. They don't want it to happen.
That ain't being sabotaged here. That ain't
You know
being
what?
sabotaged. That's a bunch of inexperienced people he got working for him.
We up
That's
there
not
just
sabotage. That's inexperienced people that he got working for him. That's what that
and then
is.
this bastard got the nerve to come to Trump and say, I want to take over the NASA program.
Mm-hmm.
Every accomplishment they have made, I'm telling you, ain't gonna go right
No, he
because he
would
won't
go in
do
and
that.
he would go in there and mess it all up and start firing people. If as soon
Mm-hmm.
as he took it over, he'd be running in there to fire half the place.
Mm-hmm.
That man gets off on putting people out of work. He loves it.
Mm-hmm.
The Prince of Paraphernalia, aka the Pop, Auntie True Royal and Lisa, thank you for your solid reporting. I love you
I'll be
both
right
to
back,
life.
Lisa.
Thank you.
I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Okay, Danielle Meyer, thank you for the super chat. Shalom, Miss Lisa and True Royal. I love how the both of y'all be roasting the hell out of those demons. Thank you. Thank you for your support. One of many ancestral reflections. Black folks saved Cadillac, quiet as kept. Yeah, you're right about that. Because when Cadillac first came on the scene, they didn't want our people buying it at all. And it got to the point where they weren't selling many. And once our people start buying Cadillac, we actually saved that company big time. And they didn't even deserve it. Booming Black economy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Elon Dirt is going to keep getting in what he's been giving out. He's digging if his own hole. Yeah, he is. I mean, he's falling. We are literally watching a billionaire fall, y'all. That's exactly what we're doing. One of many ancestral reflections, force constriction. All right. I'm sorry, forced conscription. Boy, I can't. I'm tongue tied on that one. Chocolate Night 2. I am a nurse and put to a higher standard than our Gentile counterparts. Yes, we always got to go the extra mile on jobs, and they can half-ass it through the whole thing.
Yep, they sure can.
One of many ancestral reflection. Luigi's gone be popping up frequently. Dark Skin Brother, thank you for the super sticker. Wallow J, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Miss Lisa and chat. There was a plane crash in Greenville, North Carolina. Two
Damn.
people on board, both passed away. Yeah, Wallow, it seems like we can't go a week without some
They
incident with airplanes.
yeah, they damn near
Can't
look
go a
like they're
week.
falling out the sky every day. Good Lord.
Mhm.
That's
Yes,
pretty
dark
scary.
skin brother, I want to thank you for your super chat. I got a blessing coming up for you and True Royal. I am waiting on a card to come in the mail. Okay. Well, thank you for all the blessings you've given us. I really appreciate it. Okay. So, y'all, I would just want to show you the headlines here. Let me see. Elon recently did an interview, and when they were asking him about Tesla, he literally almost came to tears during the interview. So I want you to look at this headline. All right. So he was doing this interview, and a question came up about Tesla. His eyes went down, and you can see he was literally fighting back tears. And he did this with Kudlow. I believe that, yeah, this was Fox Business. So, so he was asked questions about Doge, and then they got to Tesla and how things were going, and he literally, you could tell it. You could see the emotion in his face when they were asking him about that.
Yeah, right.
So, so I can see he was, I can see him crying and just
Mhm.
not and putting on a brave front in front of the cameras. I definitely can see that.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one right there.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So Elon ain't holding up too well over, knowing that his company is not doing so well. That
Mhm.
is really
Yeah,
affecting him. It really is.
where's your chainsaw at when you was out there tweaking on the stage with the chainsaw and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know,
Yeah,
right?
that is right.
He thought he was something with that chainsaw, didn't he?
He sure did. And then you
And
said
he
you
was
know what, Lisa, when you said to me he likes when they the spotlight is on him, he loses his mind. He get to talking gibberish. You don't know what the hell he talking about.
yes.
You really don't. But
Yes.
there is a video out there where he's talking to his shareholders, and he was outside speaking, and I don't know when this was, and I thought it was a voiceover. It didn't even sound like Elon, and I said, "Oh, so you ain't high?" So this guy stayed constantly high. He said he takes them drugs for depression, and then get mad when somebody questioned him about it. You the one to put it out there.
Yeah, that's what Don Lemon told him when he interviewed him and he got all bent out of shape with Don Lemon. Don Lemon even
Mm-hmm.
said to him, "Well, you were the one that told everybody about your drug,
Mm-hmm.
issue, you taking drugs." But he did not like, whoa, when Don Lemon brought that up, that just disturbed him to no end.
Yeah, I watched that video last week, and Don Lemon was pushing. He was pushing buttons, and boy, you can
Yeah.
see that racism coming out of him. And that bastard had the nerve to say in the interview, "Well, he claiming that the doctors here in America, you know, black doctors are women. They got a special test for them." And Don
No,
Lemon
they
said
don't.
that's not true, and
That's not true.
he
Mm-mm.
wanted to argue him down about that. You don't
No,
get no
it's not
special
true.
test.
They take the same medical board exams that everybody else take. Just like in
Yeah.
nursing, the nurses take the same exam that everybody else take. There is no special test for no black people. He's lying, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what? He know he's lying about that.
You know what,
You
Lisa?
know he's lying.
That the last job that I worked on, they had the federal government doing an investigation, and they were questioning all the black people because they wanted to know why none of us became foremans and all, right? And this black woman who questioned me when I went back to her, well, I had to go back to her. The report on me was, now I was on this job for 4 years. They said in those 4 years, I did not do nothing on the job. And she had the nerves to pull up some pictures on a computer, and she wanted me to tell her how I was doing my job. I didn't even sit down, and I said to her, what black woman can show up on a job for 4 years and just walk around and not do nothing? But then when I looked at the pictures on her desk, she was married to a white boy. So I'm gonna be on a job for 4 damn years and just walking around all day. We can't do that. And she had the nerves to believe it. I went
Mm-hmm.
off on her. No, we gotta still do our damn job at the end of the day. And she didn't even know what the hell I was
Mm-hmm.
talking about. Well, can you show me
Well, a
what you
lot of
did?
times they'll say that. A lot of times they'll say that because they're trying to get rid of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of times when they kick up that dirt, oh, black, you're lazy. You don't do no work. You don't do no work, and you
So
sitting there working all day, and they're talking about you. That's their way of trying to get rid of you.
well, it didn't work. It didn't work at all because that don't even make sense. I don't care if you if they rigged it up for us to be on a job, we still gotta work. We ain't allowed to walk around and not do nothing. But
Mm-hmm.
it just blew my
Right.
mind that one of our own would believe that mess.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not surprised. I'm not
Yeah, we
surprised.
be wait a minute. You said, um, Lisa, did you hear about the Caucasian farmer asking black farmers ain't complaining like they are? No, I
And the
didn't
black
catch that
farmers
one.
have been complaining for decades.
Yeah, they have. They just ain't been
That's
putting
not
their
true.
voice out
I
there.
don't know where. I don't know how he pulled that out of his butt. They've been complaining for decades.
No, they don't. They don't want to put a camera up in one of these black farmers' faces because they afraid they gonna say what I've been saying. Because I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna ever let it go. It's just something that just stuck with me. Because if they put the camera in my face and I was a black farmer, I'm gonna be like, well, yeah, these white farmers over here made it where I couldn't even get any money to do anything. And they said they had a nerve to say that was a form of discrimination.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then the guy that was running that department, he had screwed over black people. The black farmers been messed over. Even black lawyers had screwed over those black farmers. Remember years
Yeah.
ago in the early 90s,
Mm-hmm.
they did win the lawsuit, and most of it went into attorney fees.
Mm-hmm. You know, last week somebody had wrote, I forgot what they wrote. Well, anyway, it was funny because I did respond to this person, and they were trying to say like, oh, black people are racist, right? You know how they like getting on that. So I wrote
Uh-huh.
them back. I said, how come black people are the only ones racist towards white people and no
Mm-hmm.
other group is racist? Y'all always call us out for racism. You don't call these Latinos out. You don't call the
Mm-hmm.
Asians out. Just us. I said, but with us, everybody's racist towards us. The Latinos, the
Mm-hmm.
Asians, the whites.
Mm-hmm.
the Arabs. I said everybody's racist towards us, but according to y'all, the only one that's racist to a white person is a black person. I said, how is that
Mm-hmm.
even possible? They never responded. They didn't respond to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't have nothing to say. And they think they throw, there's certain words they throw out that think that's going to affect us. Well, what about black on black crime? No, that ain't working at all. Because like when you put them on the spot and they can't, they feel in some kind of way. That's the key words that they throw out. Another word that they throw out when they see blatant racism right in their face. You know what the word they'll use? Oh, that's bizarre. Just pay attention to that. What's bizarre about somebody being a blatant racist? You know what you're seeing, you know what you're hearing. We all seeing the same thing. They don't think like us.
They are taught to gaslight us.
Mm-hmm.
Every time there is something extremely racist that happens, you can tell because they all do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing they do is try to gaslight you
Mm-hmm.
because that's what's taught to them in the home. That's part of home training.
Oh, okay. I hear where you're coming from.
Mm-mm-mm. But you know what I'm learning, True Royal? You know what I'm learning? All of these groups hate to
Mm-hmm.
be ignored by us. You see, like I said, there's a new Latino video coming out every day whining about us not being out there. We have seen the white women do it. We've seen a white man do it. I showed y'all in the video. Where the black people at? You know,
Mm-hmm.
everybody, every race on this earth hate being ignored by us.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like us ignoring them.
Mm.
It deeply bothers them when we don't pay them no mind. Look at how they're all reacting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, look at how they're all reacting now that we
They
are
need they need
ignoring them.
they need our energy, Lisa. See, it's
Hmm.
our energy. And we taking that energy, and reserving it. We don't supposed to put that energy out. That's why I make a point of when I was learning what, like our what it's gonna be next week, our New Year's is coming. I don't mix my energy with their energy. When they be telling you, oh, it's time to celebrate this and that. Nah, I ain't doing none of that. You don't tell me what to do.
Hmm.
And they parasites. It's already been proven that they are parasitical and all. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Like I
But
said,
yeah, that's what I'm learning. Every video is whining for us, whining for
mm-hmm,
us. Where are you at? Why won't y'all come and protest us? Why can't we come together? Why can't we put everything aside and come together? Because every time you make these suggestions, it's always something that's going to benefit you.
yeah, they got hidden agendas.
Okay.
So we real good. We're real good on all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You go out there and do your thing and stuff. Get out there and scream and holler and kick or whatever you got to do and all. No, we real good. It's other
Mm-hmm.
ways that we can do our stuff. Because I don't care how many cars Trump put out there at the White House. We don't have to buy any of that shit, any
Absolutely
of they
not.
stuff.
No,
We
buy my hair oil. Don't buy Elon's car.
There
Buy
you
my
go.
hair
Buy
oil. Don't
black.
buy Elon's car.
And that's like I said, when in your closing of your other live stream, and I did it a long time ago. I just need to redo it. And they have improved some of their products. Like I said, this one black-owned company that sells laundry detergent, their detergent is 4 times the strength of regular laundry detergent. And they are literally selling their products worldwide. They got contracts over in Burma, over in Dubai, and all.
Yeah.
This one company called True, and
Mm,
I'm gonna promote our black-owned companies that sell toilet paper, that sell water. There's ways of hitting them where it hurt, and
yes,
all, and
that's so
continue
true.
to continue to do it. It feels good when I take my money and patronize a black person. That's keeping it in
Mm-hmm.
the community, because literally none of our money is in the community. Do you see any of these folks going into black stores?
No,
And Asians are
that's why I'm
notorious
saying
for it.
stop giving them what they want, because at the end of the day, like I said, the only time they open their mouth is when something is impacting them. We could
Mm-hmm.
be complaining about the police shootings and all kind our kids, you're complaining about their hair and they got to get kicked out of school. We can be complaining from now to kingdom come and they will never care until something happens to them. That alone is one of the biggest reasons why I will never join them in nothing. Mm-mm.
Yes,
I won't do it.
David. We are still boycotting Target, and also right now Amazon.
Yes.
You know,
Hmm.
because from Amazon it's from what they said they started. I think it started on the 7th to the 21st.
Right.
So it's a few people that have been using the true detergent and didn't know it was black owned. It's like,
Mm,
remember that company, Lisa? I'm gonna have to buy some more of their stuff. I was sending it to Lisa. It's a black owned company that makes granola. The best granola I ever had. It ain't
mhm.
heavy in they got
And they
one
even
that
make
they
in
don't
the night. Yeah, they got all kinds of flavors, and on top of that, they make a sugar-free one, and
yes.
it's really good.
Yeah, I like the sugar free one. I take those and just throw them in my mouth and crunch on it, and then they make a
Mm,
veggie burger, and they veggie burgers is always sold out, always.
yeah, yeah.
But I met
I have put the granola, like, I have even put the granola in my smoothie.
mm-hmm,
I drop a
mm-hmm.
few pieces of it in my smoothie. It's really good.
No, yeah, yeah, I'll send y'all all the links. I'm gonna do a live stream on everything because I had to line up everything and stuff. And like I said, when I went back and checked some of those companies, they have improved their stuff. There's even a black guy that sells cereal and they don't have corn syrup in it and all that other stuff, and kids really like it.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of black people out here doing businesses, and like Lisa said, they can't attack us because we don't have brick and mortar anymore. You can do things right,
Mhm.
right at home, because they real quick to want to burn something down and all.
Mhm.
But one thing that I can say is it's something day, every day and all. So they supposed to be launching this rocket um around 7 this evening and all. I just pray that the folks get back safely because boy, they taking a big chance. That's all I can say.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna set up a live stream. Actually, I no, I'm gonna do it on Sunday because Lisa gonna have Bible study on Sabbath. And our New Year is coming up too.
Yes,
That's next
which
week.
I love.
Mm-hmm.
This is the time of the year I love because we got our New Year's, we got Passover coming. This is the
Mm-hmm.
time of the year I love.
Mm-hmm. So
That's why I can't wait to see what
did you
this is going to be like in the kingdom.
did you did you see the blood moon, Lisa?
Yes,
Did you have opportunity to see it? You
yes.
know, I had forgot you had told me about it and I had totally forgot about it.
Hmm. Yeah, I got a chance to see it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, when and people got that wrong when they be throwing out there that we racist. There's a difference between a racist and a bigot. A racist
Well,
can
they
affect
only
things.
they only do this to get back as us for calling them racist. But here's the problem: we have been saying that about them all along. Them calling us a
Mm-hmm.
racist is pretty recent. Okay, so if we've
Mm-hmm.
been racist all this time, give us the systems that we have in place that
Mm-hmm.
sabotage things against you. Show us the
Mm-hmm.
pictures of the lynchings where we're all gathered around and some white person is up in the tree. See,
Mm-hmm. That they
they can't back up what they're saying with anything other than their
yeah,
word.
yeah, and they put these things out to keep us in a state of fear, because when you sit and think about, when was the first time you ever seen a picture of one of us being lynched and burnt up? You can't even, you don't even, it's like you always seen it. You don't even, you can't pinpoint the first time you seen it, because
Mm-hmm.
they keep them images out there like that. I don't know how somebody could be stand there and look at that type of stuff and it don't bother them. But another thing I wanted to add, um, Elon and Trump don't get no sleep. They got groups of people that follow them on social media.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get the rest or anything. When you projecting this much evil, they can clean themselves up, put on a suit and tie, and try to sound all intelligent. When they talk, go behind closed doors. They be having all kind of meltdowns. Elon sitting up here crying over these little raggedy ass cars. What has Elon invented?
Nothing. And because I heard he even stole Tesla. That was not his idea. It was
He did.
somebody else's idea, and he stole the idea of Tesla. It probably
Retro,
the original person
retrograde.
probably would have turned out better cars.
Yeah. Retrograde ends at the end of April. So it's going to be solid all this month and all next month. And it ain't nothing to fear. But just pay attention to the universe. Slow down. Don't be in no rush. And don't fear it. Yeah, he take companies and he ruin them. Any company that he go in there and start firing
Yeah, he
people
bought
and
Tesla,
stuff.
but the
Just
whole
take.
concept he actually stole from someone. Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
stole like the
Yeah,
cars and the design of the cars. He stole that from somebody.
yeah, my stepson, he had worked for Tesla, and he ended up leaving there. He said it was too racist out there. They
Yeah,
was
they
putting
said
nooses in
Elon
the
that
bathroom, just doing all kind of stuff.
yeah, they said that's why he was being investigated by the Department of Labor. He was being investigated because of all of the incidents that were happening, like nooses were being hung around the Tesla plant. They said the white folks that worked up there were openly using the N word and nobody was stopping them. That's
Mm-hmm.
why he was under investigation with the Department of Labor. And what did he do? He laid a whole bunch of them off. It ain't no coincidence that he
Mm-hmm.
did that. He was being investigated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, he didn't stop anything because they are still investigating him, that I found out, and now he didn't been subpoenaed to go to court, and you know he real quick to go off on these judges and stuff. So they're gonna try to protect him as much as they can, but he gonna have to come up with some numbers.
Yeah.
You the most hated person on the planet.
Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna come up with nothing. Nothing that they won't be able to
No, because
debunk.
I'm telling you, a lot of this information I've been getting from Rolling Stone. They be putting out some good articles. You wouldn't even think to go look up Rolling Stone. And then just going overseas in general. Did you see, Lisa, over in the UK at the bus stops? At the bus stops, they got you know how they'll put up some advertisement or something like that? They
Yeah.
putting up pictures of Elon doing the High Hitler.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. You know what people are when people
Mm-hmm.
vandalize those Teslas, that's what they're writing on there. They're writing on their Nazi car. Nazi car. That's what
Mm-hmm.
they're spray
Mm-hmm.
painting on them suckers.
But that damn Tesla truck.
Oh, that thing
I've
is
seen a
stuck
few of
ugly.
them. That thing got the most demonic energy coming off of it. And it's
And
an ugly
and
vehicle. It's just
not to
ugly.
mention the raccoons think it's a dumpster. I love that.
Oh yeah. Isn't that funny? I like that. Yeah, when that came up, that tickled me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said
They
it wrong.
definitely
The
think it's
cyber truck. Yeah, that's one
mm-hmm.
ugly vehicle.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
It is.
So he got the
I
nerves
said
to
that.
cry.
Yeah. Yeah. They said now when you bring up Tesla during
Mm-hmm.
an interview, he gets emotional. And I said, you know what? The Most
Mm-hmm.
High knows what he's doing. He picked the right one. He gonna allow us to watch this billionaire become poor on the world stage. You just want I love it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. And the deeper he get in in trouble, watch how Trump gonna step away from him, because he ain't gonna have no use for him. Trump is good at doing that.
Yeah.
He'll suck you dry, and once you're behind, get in an entanglement. Look how he did. Um, what's his name up in New York? That got lost all that money and had the family fork over that money to them sisters.
Oh,
I done
Rudy
forgot his name.
Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah, Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, and I just noticed people that want to work around him so bad, things don't go right.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah. No,
And do
it
you know
doesn't.
now this is all making sense. This is all making sense, Lisa. Now you remember last month Elon was bullying the advertisers because they didn't want to do no more business with him, and he came at them. He come at people real nasty, but he gonna bully the people that don't want to advertise that little raggedy ass vehicle anymore. That's his way of trying to save his company. You just can't keep coming at people nasty.
Yeah. Well, that's the big reason why a lot of people don't like him
Mm-hmm.
now, because he always comes off like that.
Mm-hmm.
Retro Gemini 99, thank you for the
Mm-hmm.
super chat. As our brother Tareen says, I feel nothing. You ain't never lie. Dark skinned brother, those same
Uh-oh,
groups that
Lisa.
hate us always come running back for help like we got anesthesia. Nah, we remember each group that has treated us like ish. You're right. But I never realized how deep it was when I seen the immigrants, I seen the white women, I seen, white people in general. Everybody wants us to have their back. And they are so hurt that we won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can really see the hurt when they do the videos. They are so hurt that we won't back them up. In
Mm-hmm.
MC2, the X project, thank you for the suit. Oh, you became a member. Thank you. Exactly. They hate us with every fiber of their being, but then turn around wanting our attention, energy, and help. And when they don't get it, they come unglued. Yeah, they are. They're literally losing it
Mm-hmm.
on them videos that I'm seeing. And it
Mm-hmm.
seems to be new ones
Yes,
every
they
single
are.
day.
Yeah, they falling all apart. No, they
Mike
can't. They.
yeah, they are. They are. And
Mhm.
thing is, it's almost like we keep telling them we're not coming out there and they won't let up. They won't
Mm-mm.
let up. Oh no, we need y'all. We really need you.
No, no, you don't need us. Find you a way. That's all I can say.
Yeah, right.
No, ain't nothing we can do for y'all at all.
Hmm.
Y'all just sit there and watch us get our head all beat in. Remember how the Asian community um came. I remember years ago, um, some Asian cop had killed a black man, and them Asians was all on our channels attacking us and stuff.
Yeah, that was a Kai Gurley that was
Yeah,
killed.
yeah, they was coming all after us and stuff like
And
that.
that
They was
the police officer was Peter Liang. Do you remember that?
Yes,
Peter
I do.
Liang was the officer,
Yes.
the Asian officer that killed him. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
they're gonna come running to our channels. Come out, he's a family man. He's a good person. You killed that man. And they was all protesting all over. They was even protesting up here in the Bay Area.
All he was trying to do was go out.
But when
He took the back steps because they said he did that all the time to exit the building. So he was only trying to go out to get some diapers for his newborn baby.
oh Lord,
And he got killed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was trying to get out there to get some more diapers for his newborn baby. And he encountered Peter Liang, the
Well,
Asian officer who shot him.
the few Asians that have been shot and killed up here in the Bay Area, Lisa, you should see how them people act. I mean, they be like in a state of shock. They can't handle it. Their communities cannot deal with it. That's reserved just for us.
Oh, of course it is.
They don't like y'all either.
Mike Molas, John, thank you so much for the super chat. I can't help but notice in these white collar corporate settings the amount of immaturity and bigotry from these other non-FBA groups over the years. Yeah. It isn't Google like that? They don't have hardly any of us in those corporations. And when you
No,
look,
they don't. That's the issue. That's the issue up here in Silicon Valley. All they hire is whites, Asians, and Indians. That's all they hire. You rarely see a black person.
Yeah. And Susan Wojcicki, when she was still living, she did an interview, and I even heard her say that Google, no, they do have a problem. Less than 1% of the workforce for Google was black. She admitted that herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. They can't help themselves.
But they have always shut us out of the tech world. So it's really not that shocking. They really have. They've gone above and
Yeah,
beyond to keep
they
us
act like
out.
they act like they act like they the owners of this tech world, and all that they the best on the computers and all of that. But I can't get over it. This joker is playing video games at the White House.
Well, they ain't letting them do
Because
it.
they were talking about that heavily.
Nobody got a backbone. And that's what I've been saying about even the politicians. You got the Congress and Senate. They see what's going on. They know it's wrong. And nobody got the backbone to stand up and say something. I mean,
not going to. No, they're not going to. But let us break a damn fingernail and they gonna say something.
Yeah.
But they trying everything they can to use these distractions, and they're not working. We seeing the mess that y'all doing on a day-to-day basis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Them
y'all,
distractions.
they're gonna keep trying to dismantle anything that they see as black, but just don't react. We don't need don't need their BS monuments anyway. Let them take them all. Take them all. We don't care.
Yeah.
Carlette, it's good to see you. I only support black-owned businesses. Lisa, love your hair oil. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being a customer. Dark Skin Brother, thank you for the super sticker. Carlette, thank you again. Elon and Trump are a special kind of evil. Yeah, you got that right.
But you know what gets me? About Elon and Trump, how like when he was out there with the cars and all, and I mean, they should have just start locking lips. They act like they was in love with each other. I can't wait till they fall out. That's gonna be some good fights there.
Aren't they sleeping together? Aren't they sleeping in the same room?
Damn near. Yeah, he wants to stay as close as possible to Trump. I don't think he trusts Trump. I really
Mm-hmm.
don't.
You probably don't. Yeah, I mean that's not far
Mm-mm.
fetched.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Dora
when
Mamneen.
the fallout
Mamneen.
coming.
Oh, you were going to say something? Oh, okay.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. Queen Noor, thank you for the super chat. 12 tribes gave me good hair. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you are getting good results from the products. J Mills,
I didn't know you had an
1973.
anti-gray oil.
Didn't have what?
An anti-gray oil. I didn't know you had that.
Yes, I still got it.
Somebody was just
But for some
yeah.
reason, Etsy over there, their AI took it down saying I was making medical claims. And I said, there's nothing medical even in the description. So that's the reason
What?
why you don't see it over there. Yeah, I there's nothing medical in the product. So how can I make a medical claim? So anyway, I still have it. I am right now working with Shopify, and Shopify is supposed to assist me in putting it up there because I was having some problems. And they are now got one of their
Mm-hmm.
developers looking at why I'm having a hard time posting over there. So once they get that all sorted out, I'm going to put it on Shopify and you'll be able to at least go over there and purchase it. Okay. Um,
Damn.
one of many ancestral reflections. The ADL is awfully quiet about that. They don't care. They don't care. From what I understand, Elon gave them a lot of money. That's why when he did that Nazi salute, you notice none of them said anything. None of them said nothing. And they said that's because
Mm.
Elon has given their organizations, like the ADL, a lot of money. That's why they're not coming out against him over that
Mm-hmm.
Nazi salute. See, money changes everything, don't it?
Don't it?
So,
It sure does.
dark skinned brother, that Tesla truck looked like a rat trap. You ain't never lie. Ocean Soul, feed
Mm-hmm.
Loretta and send True Royal some cherries.
Right. You wrong.
Oh, trust me, Loretta eats so damn much. I think it was over the weekend. She literally gorged herself. I went downstairs. I was like, "What's that spot on my floor?" She threw up.
She threw up.
Eating,
Mm-hmm. They'll do it.
eating herself silly. Yeah, up here eating herself silly. Trust me, this cat is far from hungry.
Yeah, we didn't have to put our cat on a diet, Lisa.
Hmm.
Royal got so big, her behind is so fat.
No, Loretta's
Yep.
not fat, but
Mm-hmm.
she know how to scarf down some food.
Mm-hmm.
Nana J Blitz, thank you for the super sticker. And Dark Skin Brother, thank you for the super chat. Elon Musk is a straight up joke. Yes, he is. It's hard to take that man seriously. I have a
Mm-hmm.
hard time. I was telling True Royal this. I have a hard time listening to him.
Me
I
too.
really do. His voice irritates me.
Mm-hmm.
And just the way he can't talk. He stumbles around a lot.
Yeah, he sure does.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, your cat used to fall asleep while they were eating. Damn. Now
I
Loretta
never
ain't
heard of
never
that.
done that. Now she's way alert when she eats, but yeah, your cat ate so much he fell asleep, huh? No, she ain't never fall asleep while eating.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that one. That's a new one for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. Yeah, because True Royal, she lost two cats in 1 year.
Oh Lord.
So I know that was hard.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah. So, he's a trip. I don't know, y'all. I think what True Royal is saying is true. The only thing that may get rid of Elon is a fallout with Donald Trump. I think as
Mhm.
long as it's other people, he's really not impacted by that much. But Donald Trump, being that they are practically on top of each other, that would make an impact on him. Yeah.
That's funny, Lisa. Mm-mm-mm.
That would make a
That's,
difference.
yeah, it just, oh, yeah. Oh, this is a beautiful car. Oh, this, I'm like, oh, come on with it.
I
Goodness.
know. He like out there having an orgasm over that damn
Girl,
Tesla.
oh my goodness, Lord.
I know. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it and I'm like, that car really ain't all that. You know, the
Mm-mm.
one that he was sitting in, I was like, it really ain't all that, Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Donald
they,
Trump standing out there practically having an orgasm over that damn car.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I got this for the White House. Oh, I might get some more. Okay, like that's what now. I guess he thinks saying that is going to inspire everybody to run out to a Tesla dealership now.
Mm-mm-mm. Nope, not gonna happen.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You know, Elon is just so unlikable. And I think if he didn't come in there the way that he did, he came in there and right away he started taking jobs and
Mm-hmm.
closing down buildings and raiding. And I think what really did it, y'all, when he hijacked that US Treasury office and ran those employees out. I think for a lot of people, that was the last straw. I really do. I think that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, they hold a pro. I never seen nothing like it. That ain't the way you do business at all. Where you literally kicking
Mhm,
doors in, telling people to get the hell out, you're fired, and all of that. Um,
mhm.
you have to do something to get fired. Then
Right.
they mess up and ask people to come back, or they'll get rid of the data, and this just screw up. You talking about, oh yeah, well, we're gonna make mistakes sometimes, and we correctly
But
and we
why would somebody take the chance of coming back just to get fired again?
no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put myself under that. And since they claiming that he's a genius and the people that are geniuses working for them, I'm very unreasonable. You can't make no mistakes with me. Not one. Not one at all.
Yes.
That's just how I get down. You label
Mhm.
yourself like that, you better do everything lock and step right. You sitting up here
Exactly.
affecting people's lives. Because one thing that we know about desperate ass white folks, they're gonna be out in these streets acting a fool. It's
Oh yeah.
coming.
It's just and when they don't get their way, even after taking to the streets, they gonna turn up like they did January 6th. They are,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the next one's going to be far worse than what
Mm-hmm.
we saw January 6th. But you can best believe, see, the weather is breaking here in the Northeast and it's
Mm-hmm.
just starting to warm up. When it gets warm enough and they start taking to the streets, things are going to turn up in this place.
Mm-hmm. You see them
Big
people already
time.
heated at them. Them people already heated at them damn town hall meetings and stuff.
Yes.
I love them town hall meetings, Lisa. I
Mhm.
mean, I seen one man, he just walked off. And he just, it was heated because they didn't box themselves in.
Yeah.
They gonna have to start campaigning because they want to stay in office, and you ain't gonna be able to run your campaign from a distance. People want to shake your hand, get
Right.
personable. That's how they do it. And
And
that's
see,
why
a lot of them, if you listen to their questions, a lot of them are asking, how come you're not speaking out against what Donald Trump and Elon are doing? They want to know why their representative is so quiet.
mm-hmm.
And I think they can't handle that.
Yeah,
They can't handle it.
but see, the way politicians started out in America before they had states and they had these little townships and all, what they would do is the community would pick somebody that would represent their community. This is how the electoral college actually got started too, because like when they would vote, it would take a while before they would even know what who was the president and all. And so they would, that person would kind of get a roundabout and say, okay, that many people voted for this for the president, and then they have to head back to DC and render their vote. That's why I keep saying the electoral college, we don't even need that anymore. But again, the other thing is the politicians back then, they were poor, and they really did represent the community's needs at that time. Right. Now these damn politicians, they millionaires.
Yeah, they don't Trump got several of them in the Trump administration are billionaires.
So
and I said, see, those people can't relate to you. So when they do these things like what Elon is doing, they don't feel nothing for the people that are being affected. They don't feel nothing.
Yeah. And it finally morphed into them becoming very wealthy. So they're not living in these communities, boots on the ground. It's a different type of, you get a different type of politician when they don't have a lot, and then they would depend on the community to keep them fed and clothed. That's how it first started out. Them politicians, they was poor. They really was.
Exactly. That is so true. So true. Wow. Somebody was asking me about the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles ever intended to go to, I know they won the playoffs, but I don't think they ever intended to go with Donald Trump. Everybody ain't feeling Donald Trump.
Yeah, go down there and eat you a cold ass hamburger. That's what he gonna serve. Some cold French fries, some hamburgers and stuff. I mean, he is tacky.
And you know what? And the thing is, he's proud of his fast food buffet. Go look at his videos when he got them teams up there and all that fast food is on the table and he got a big old smile like he did something.
Yeah.
And I was those athletes are millionaires.
They said
you
that
Trump are giving millionaire athletes McDonald's.
That's tacky. It is so tacky.
Yeah, some of those athletes are richer than Donald Trump.
They said that
they come to the White House and you're going to serve them a hamburger from McDonald's.
Yeah, and they've been and when they deliver them hamburgers, by the time them people show up, them things is cold. They've been sitting here for hours. But my son was telling me that he read an article that Trump, all he liked to eat is hamburgers, sneakers, and drink that Diet Coke. And people around him said, you never see him drink no water. You don't even see him eat a piece of damn fruit. All he eat is a bunch of junk food. They said he a junkie for junk food. If he ain't eating that, he eating at KFC. That's another place he liked.
When my son went to private school, he was in private school for a while. And he had a teacher. This was a white male teacher. He used to bring a whole case of Diet Pepsi into class. And my son said he would just pop one open after another, drink it, drink another one. Damn. That man fell over in the classroom and had a heart attack. I said, well, I guess he did. Look at what he does every day. He was literally, he said all day long, you could hear the pop of the soda opening and him just sitting at the desk, just drinking one after another.
Wow.
And boyfriend fell out in the classroom and literally had a heart attack in front of them students.
What a shame.
And he really wasn't that old. He was in his 40s. But that's the kind of stuff he did every day.
Because when you think about it, Lisa, the kind of grueling schedule and all the tension, when he creates tension too, that comes at you, you want to have a very good balanced diet, clean food and all of that. Because that, especially as you get older, that stuff, you think about the stuff you ate when you was young. You wouldn't dare eat that stuff now. I can remember when I was in high school, I would eat me a bag of Cheetos and drink me a fruit punch. That's
Mm-hmm.
in high school. That would burn my stomach. I don't even drink sodas at all.
Mm-hmm.
No
Because I
way.
mean, I remember, and you know what, and they tell you to cook lousy too.
Mm-hmm.
My son used to play softball, and his team won one year. And what I did was, because I had the team over, and I made them a dinner. We had like a little party.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the white parents were telling me to do? Oh, just make it easy for yourself. Get some noodles and some sauce, and then make a salad, and that's it. I said, I don't cook like that.
Noodles
And I
and
don't
some
want the
sauce.
kids to eat that. I said, I want to do better than that. But you know what? A couple of them told me that. Get some noodles, get some sauce, and get a salad. And that's it. Don't. I was like, no, I don't. I had to tell all of them, I don't cook like that.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, you know
Serve
what blow.
my family no noodles with sauce, and that's it.
Mm.
But that's what they were telling me to do. But I ended up doing what I did was I had back then it was warm out. And I said, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do something on the grill. So I had bought several chicken breasts and I cut them up, and they had grilled chicken nuggets, and
Mm-hmm.
they loved it. They loved it. And I gave them a different choice of dipping sauce. They
Mm-hmm.
had green beans. I had made some potato salad, and that's but those kids loved what I did with the chicken. I made little nuggets out of chicken breasts, and I just sliced them all down, and I put them
Mm-hmm.
on the grill, and I grilled them, and those kids went crazy for it.
Mm. Noodles with sauce.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
they.
what?
It wasn't the black women that
Mm-hmm.
had it.
I know.
It was just the white women, the mothers that were telling me that. Oh, just make it easy on yourself. Get some noodles and some sauce and a salad. I'm not cooking like that. If you came to my house, I would never serve that to you.
You know what blew me back, Lisa? One time I was watching a commercial and it hit me. I was watching a commercial. They were selling advertising macaroni and cheese. And when they did the commercial, it hit me. They were showing a family of four sitting at the table, and the macaroni and cheese is on the plate, and then there was some parsley there, and a little bit of vegetables. And they was considering that
Mhm.
the macaroni and cheese, that was their dinner. That was it.
Yeah, they
Macaroni
consider
and
that a
cheese.
meal. Yeah, just a box macaroni and cheese, and
Yeah.
they filled the whole plate up with it, and that's a meal. That's not a meal to me.
No, that ain't. And like you said, like with the when they'll just boil some noodles and open up a jar of tomato sauce and that's it. What in the hell? You want to have a revolt in black folks' house? Be like, where's the meat at? Hook that up and all.
Well,
And
first
then
of all, if it was at any of our houses, it wouldn't be like that. We already
no,
know
it
that.
wouldn't. Yeah,
It
no.
wouldn't be
But
like that.
they eat some of the strangest stuff. One of them that blew me back is pork chops and applesauce.
Yeah, the Brady Bunch.
Oh Lord.
Peter, Peter from the Brady Bunch, pork chops and applesauce.
I don't understand that connection. That I cannot figure that one out yet. Pork chops
Well,
and
they put
applesauce.
raisins in everything. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is up with the raisin thing.
Oh yeah. I had a girlfriend. She was in a little bind, and so she stayed here at my house for a couple of weeks till she got herself together. So she wanted to cook so bad for us. Lisa, this woman baked the chicken with raisins and onions.
Yeah,
And
they love raisins, and I don't know what it is with white women and some damn raisins. They
well,
love putting raisins in every damn thing.
this was a sister I'm telling you about, Lisa.
Now that's
Oh my
even
goodness.
worse. You should have went upside her head.
No, no. Well, Amari hurt her feelings because he said, "Oh, that's smelling good down there." And then when he went down there to go get his plate, he said, "What the fuck is this?" I said, oh, I dropped my head. I said, "Oh, my husband, Lord have mercy." He said, why would you put raisins in that shit? I said, he said,
She
you
must
didn't
have a
mess
lot
something.
of. She must have had a lot of white friends.
No,
I don't like
she was she what I found out later, she was raised in a cult with a bunch of white folks. But that just blew my mind. Raisins. But somebody just said, I think I seen somebody put in here.
You know what? One day I went in the supermarket while Williams 454, and I was looking back in the deli, and I literally saw coleslaw with raisins in it. I kid you not. Coleslaw with raisins in it. And I was like, who the hell made this?
Coming down with a coleslaw.
Yeah, coleslaw with raisins in it. These women, you put a box of raisins in their hand, they go buck wild.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, they go wild with them. Don't give them women no damn raisins.
Yeah, they go berserk on those. But yeah, that girl, that's what she put. She cut up onions, and she baked a whole chicken. She seasoned it, and then she put raisins in there too.
Raisins and chicken, huh? Chicken and raisins.
Raisins and chicken and wait a minute, don't forget the onions. Yeah.
You gotta have some special taste buds for that.
I like cranberries in my chicken salad. I've had cranberries in my chicken salad before.
Raisins and mac and cheese. Oh no, Michelle, that's way over the top. That's way over the top.
I tell you something that I do when I make turkey tacos. I use wheat tortillas, and I'll put my little cheese and stuff on there. Then I will shred purple cabbage in my tortilla. It's good to me. It is good to me, but you got to make sure you shred it real fine. Got a nice little crunch on it. I just came up with it like that. I can't imagine that. But yeah, she cried. She was like, "Oh, I apologize." Yeah, you got to try it, dark skinned brother. It is really good. And the reason why I started using the purple cabbage, the lettuce don't have no nutritional value at all. I needed something stronger than that. And I used to use romaine lettuce, and then I started getting turned off from the romaine lettuce. So I just started shredding purple cabbage and everything. And then I'll even, like, if we have a homemade chicken soup, I'll even fix me a bowl of soup and shred purple cabbage all in the top of my soup. And then and just eat it because I like the crunch on it. I don't really like cooked vegetables. So I like it to have a crunch to it.
Wow.
Yeah, purple cabbage is healthy.
Yeah, I like purple cabbage. Wow.
Well, I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. Every day is something.
I wonder what's going to happen before today is out.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, before the day is out. I mean, boy, since he after that inauguration, ooh, Lord, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I seen did you see that picture of Trump? He was asleep. He was at a meeting or something, and he's behind, went to sleep.
Because he's old.
Yeah. Yeah, he sure is.
His eyes open.
Could keep his eyes open.
Old and can't keep his eyes open. That's what's going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Trump, he gonna go. He probably gonna get on this plane and go back to Florida to play golf. You know, they were saying that people don't really like playing golf with Trump, Lisa. They said all he do is cheat. They said I
heard that about him.
And then they said his golf cart, he got it where it goes faster than everybody else's. Everything he do, he sabotage people. They don't. It is not.
I guess he figured It's his golf course. Nobody should beat him on his own golf course.
Yeah, they
So
said it is not. It is not fun. It is not fun playing golf with Trump because he just a low down cheater.
Yeah, that I believe. I believe that because that
Yeah.
man he cheats at everything else. So why not at golf?
Yeah, and the guy was talking about how he was cheating and everything, and I said, "Damn." I forget the title of that video. I know it's on. It'll come to me. It's on YouTube. And they said he played golf with Tiger Woods, and he cheated. He cheated Tiger Woods. They said he just got to
But
win.
I think Tiger Woods just don't mind. You know, it's the president, so I think that's why he pretty much lets it slide.
You know what? Tiger Woods is just as he get older, he just looked lifeless to me. He
He
looked
looks awkward.
drained.
Look, when Trump had that event where he announced that park statues of parks, dumb statues in a park, and all them black folks were there. Tiger Woods looks so awkward around black folk.
Yeah, he
Is
do.
it me? He just looks so out of place and awkward. Like, it's just, you can tell he's not comfortable.
Yeah, you could tell. And I was looking at his face and I said, damn, Tiger, the older you get, the worse you look. He just
He don't like being around black folks like that because he literally was on that stage looking like he was traumatized.
Yeah, all swole up. I know his mother had recently passed, but I was tripping off of that. I said, what is wrong with him? Why he look like that?
He looks so he just looked like he's not comfortable around black folk. It is just something that makes him very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
because he was standing on that stage with Donald Trump, and he just looks so awkward and out of place.
Yeah, he looked miserable to me.
And
all. He don't seem like he a happy person. But all of that is self-imposed.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
I've been seeing Tiger Woods since he was a little boy. I remember it was a show with Byron Allen.
True Royal, I'm gonna scare you for 5 minutes, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna scare you and everybody in the chat for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Hold on. Ooh, I'm having fun with this one.
I don't know what Lisa gonna come up with.
Donald Trump with no makeup on, y'all.
No.
With no makeup on.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna.
Oh, Lord, Lisa, he looks awful.
There you go. Donald Trump with no makeup on.
He don't look well, Lisa.
Now you know why he put all that orange on.
Oh, damn. Oh, he look awful.
This is the way he looks when he goes out golfing.
Oh, child. You know what? If you didn't tell me that was Donald Trump, I would have said, who is that person? That don't even look like the same person. Oh my Lord. Trump, you look awful.
Yeah, that's what he looks like without makeup. Now you know why he put all that orange crap on his face. He still looks bad with that on, but he looks worse without it.
Could you imagine? Okay, that picture you just showed, when he don't have his teeth in his mouth. Boy, I know he a sight for sore eyes. Ooh, Trump, you aging bad. And he putting that, and then
you're right, Rosalind. That spray tan. That's really what that orange is.
Yeah, it sure is.
That mess on. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, he looked like he dead.
Oh man. Yeah.
You said
y'all. This is what. Yeah, you know why he didn't go on the campaign trail looking like his real self, right?
Somebody caught him slipping, Lisa. Ooh, I bet you Trump don't have no mirrors where he live at, because he probably see that and scream and run. You're like, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
That is awful.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That'll mess up somebody's lunch.
Yeah, he does look awful, don't he?
Oh, he aging bad. See how that go?
And the thing is, the two people that got their backs to the camera, that's Ivanka and her husband.
Okay.
Just take a look. That blonde hair, that's Ivanka.
Mm-hmm.
And the dark hair, that's her husband, Jared.
Let me see if I can find some more pictures.
Oh, you can. There's more out there. There's more. Most of them you'll see when he's golfing. When he golfs, he don't put the makeup on. He don't wear it because
Really?
he's sweating too much out there. So he don't wear it at all. Whenever you see him golfing, he don't wear it.
Lisa, I'm looking at one picture where he got his hat off, and you could just see it looked like a ring around his face. You can see what the orange makeup, it ain't blended all the way back to the hairline.
No, he never blends it in good enough. He never does. When you look at him on any given day, you can literally see the more paler skin around his hairline. He never blends it in good enough.
Ooh, they got one of the pictures on X.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of pictures of him. There's quite a few of him out there with no makeup on.
Yeah, this one, the one I'm looking at on X, it look worse. Oh, he look, damn.
Yeah.
You know, Elon Musk, he's aging fast too.
Well, he's a Caucasian man. He can't help that. That's his genetics.
Yeah, then they showing pictures of when he got too much of that damn orange makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And then that hairstyle that he got, he made that up. you would think, Lisa, you would think, Lisa, you would think that with all that money he got, he could go get him a new set of hair.
And he got a big old bald spot in his head. If you go back to when he was fighting with Zelensky in the Oval Office, there were times when they would close in on him with the camera, and you could see that he got a big bald spot on top of his head, and it was visible that day.
Hey, Lisa, did you see that little short video the other day? Where a sister threw a can of soup at Trump upside his head. Well, that was the best thing I seen. That cracked me up when I seen that. Ooh, child, he looked bad. Yeah, he need to keep putting that orange stuff on.
I don't know. That ain't really helping him much, but that's probably the best he can do.
I mean, who want to see that? Oh, Lord, he look bad.
Now you know why Melania sleeps in a whole different room.
No, Lisa. She don't sleep in a whole different room. She sleep in a whole different house. You know that she only come when it's mandatory, and then he wants to get all close to her and stuff. She be like, "Don't you touch me." She be seeing through her teeth. "Don't you touch me. You know you stink. I can smell that diaper."
Wow.
I bet you that fat bastard go in a room and close the door, and then he start peeling off them clothes, all that blubber come out. Ooh, child, he look awful.
Yeah, he does.
And he won't let nobody do his makeup or hair.
To be honest with you, I don't think I would want to touch anything on Donald Trump.
Oh, that is funny. He said Miss Trump is sleeping with Tyrone. Tyrone. Oh my good, Tyrone getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know what? She looked bad too, folks. I'm telling you, when her and Trump came to California, and they was on the tarmac, and the sun was beaming from the back of them while they were interviewing them. And she made this one turn, and I could just see how she has aged. and she tries to cover it up, like putting hats on and stuff, and trying to hide that, but she can't get no more plastic surgery. They don't have no more skin left. They didn't pull all of that back. If you look at the before and after, she looked like two different people.
Yeah, she looked like a whole different person. She sure does. Danielle Meyer, thank you for the super chat. Miss Lisa and True Royal, do y'all know of any Black-owned pet food companies?
No.
I want to start get my cat food from one. Not that I know of, but you know, you could probably research it out there. I don't know any offhand.
It look like a banana peel. Sure do.
One of many ancestral reflections. Stay ready, stay aware. Thank you for the super chat. And Jackson Doss, thank you for the super sticker.
Yeah, that's right. He do look like Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, and he can't stand her. He can't stand her.
He sure can't. Boy, I remember that time she did that joke on him where she took that hair and flopped it back. Boy, that cracked me up. That woman had me stretched out, and she was mimicking him. That shit was funny. Oh, it was so funny. But you know, I love watching Saturday Night Live and them skits they be doing.
Oh yeah, they're mad over them skits.
Is good.
Yeah, they're mad over them.
Oh skits. No, everybody gets it. You know, so get over it. Get over it.
Wow.
Trump thought he could go toe to toe with her. He left her alone. You don't want no comedian to roast you.
Yeah, that's true. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and conclude.
All right.
Thank you so much to everybody for being here. We had 1,300 people at one point.
All right, y'all got a thumbs up now. You need them thumbs up.
And you know, I got to talk to True Royal and LVZ. Maybe Sunday we can do a current event. It'll be the first one I've done in 2025.
Yeah.
Boy, we got a lot to talk about, don't we? We got a lot to talk about.
We'll get LVZ over here. He's going to have us in tears. He'd be cracking me up.
Because we can do it Sunday afternoon. You know, we can do it sometime in the afternoon.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put up a live stream about those Black-owned products that people can patronize. Where you can wash your clothes and get your toilet paper. Those things you need. And they've been getting some good reviews on them too. All right. Well, the day ain't over with yet. Like Lisa say, we got to see got to wait. Well, it's 24 hours. This is something always going on.
Yeah. Yoda says, thank you, David Joseph, for the super chat. Yoda says, looking like me. Oh, you saying Trump looked like Yoda? Looking like me. He very much is. No, don't insult Yoda. No. I can't let you do that. Yeah, I can't let you insult Yoda.
Yoda looks good. That's a bad look.
Yoda is smart. Yoda is a genius. He's smart, you know?
Well, you see that walking down the hall at night, you would scream. Be like, who is that? She don't even recognize her husband.
Awful. Wow. Yoda's fourth cousin. Twice.
Now I see why he's jealous of his son. That his youngest son. You know, he all tall, and but the poor kid, he gonna end up aging like his father. He ain't gonna hold up.
Yeah, well, some professor got fired for calling him an oddity on campus. He said Barron is an oddity on campus. You know, he goes to NYU.
Yeah, you don't see him hanging out with no no guys. You don't see him dating girls.
But see, that's why I think the media be lying. Because when they were on the campaign trail, they said Barron's the ladies' man. I said, you don't even see him with, you don't see him with ladies. You don't see him with no other friends. You see him with no one. I said, I find that hard to believe. I don't
They
believe that ain't no ladies' man.
They keep showing that same video over and over when he was like 3 or 4 years old, when he was talking back then. You ain't that something is going on where you ain't seen one video at the age he is now that he's talking.
Now, somebody, I don't know if this is true, but somebody said he speaks with an accent.
He does.
He speaks with an accent.
But I want to hear his grown man voice now. But he sure is tall.
Yeah. Yeah, he is autistic, but he's not a mute, because some some people that are autistic don't speak, but he's not one of them. He does speak. But for some reason, they don't allow him to speak when the cameras are on. It must be something told to the press.
They did. Yeah. And then he on medication to keep his ass quiet and calm down too. Yeah. They got him on something because he don't like being touched either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something wrong with that boy. That's a bad seed. Look at that. You be like, you want to meet my father? Be like, who?
I tell you, yeah.
You know how to mess up somebody's lunch, Lisa. Damn.
See, you know what he looks like to me, and I know this may be mean. He looks like Lurch. Y'all remember Lurch?
I remember Lurch.
That's what Barron reminds me. He reminds me of Lurch. Yeah, he does. Don't come on, y'all. You know I'm telling the truth. Don't he remind you of Lurch?
Well, Lurch looked better than that, Lisa.
And Lurch didn't speak either. He just groaned. He used to make groaning noises, but he didn't speak.
But Lurch's chin was more square. Ooh, damn. Well, I'm gonna show my husband that picture when I get off of here.
I know. All right, y'all. Please enjoy the rest of your day. I think somebody else gave something. Hold on, I don't want to miss anybody.
All right.
No, I got you, David Joseph, and thank you to everybody that contribute and support the channel. I deeply appreciate it, and those of you that didn't contribute, I appreciate you too. And please come back. And we'll be back on a different topic. So if something do jump off True Royal, I'll send you the link. We'll come back and talk about it.
Well, I'm gonna keep my eye on this them launching this whatever he got launching out there. I don't know what you gonna call it. I just hope those people come back safe. That's all I hope.
Yeah.
All
right, y'all.
All right.
Family.
All right. Ashe to the royal family.